My only goal is to pass bachillerato and get into university and study English. Hopefully, it will be like that. This is what 16-year-old me wrote ages ago now, and today I'm going to try and make peace with my relationship with mistakes, which has been so toxic over the years. We're going to read some of my diary entries together and we're going to try and make it sound a bit more natural. This diary is so special to me. I started writing in 2016 and I went on and on until 2020. So as you can see, it's not that thick. I didn't really have a routine as like, okay, I'll write every Monday. I was translating everything. So even though you will see that I was maybe using expressions and stuff, maybe some of them I knew, but most of the time I was just translating everything because I had this feeling that I was learning so much, just typing what I wanted to say and then writing it in English. And over time, I've relied less on a translator and I just did it. And so I started making more mistakes. And so you can actually see when I'm using Google Translate, for example, and when I'm not, because when I'm not, I make very like silly grammar mistakes that Spanish speaker would make. And so there are different diary entries. There are diary entries where I only use Google Translate, and then there are others where I actually try to communicate with my own vocabulary. But I'm so excited about this video. I hope this video motivates you to also write, to try to write, because you will learn so much. And I also hope that if you have a toxic relationship with mistakes, that it also helps you heal that. This is the very first entry. This is 2016, 25th of August, and this is what I wrote. Hello, diary. Since today I'll write on you some days. The adolescence is a difficult period with ups and downs. So there are days that I'll be happy and I'll talk about nice moments. But unfortunately, there are also bad times. So about this, I'll write too. So what can we change here? I would just say write you, or maybe talk to you, as in like talking to a person, but you talk to your diary. I feel like adolescence in English is a bit more formal. So I would maybe say being a teenager, something like that. I'm very impressed with ups and downs. I'm not sure if I knew it at the time or I just translated it, but if I knew it, I'm very impressed. What else can we change? So there are days that I'll be happy and I'll talk about nice moments. I would say there will be days. I'll move to Barcelona for a live with my dad, stepmother, stepsister, and with my cat, Luna, Moon. I don't forget it. And you wonder me why. You wonder me why. Okay, for live with my dad is not correct. I should say to live with my dad. And then you wonder me why, I would just say, and you might be wondering. When I finish that, I'll begin to read After You. Is the book that I bought yesterday that have 400 pages. Read that is a crazy thing and I love to do these things. This is the first book I read in English, After You. Took me so long to finish it. I'll begin to read After You. This is the book that I bought yesterday. It has 400 pages, and then maybe reading that is a crazy thing. And I love these things too, so in the plural form. I was in a Tezanis, I don't know how you say that, Tezanis in Spanish. It's a shop that sells underwear. I left the dressing room. I experienced what is known as anecdotes. There was an English girl trying to say something to my stepmother, but my stepmother does not understand English, and the girl seemed stressed when I saw her. She said to me that she was looking for her friend, and I feel good because I understand all that she said. I would say we got something to drink. When we finished, we turned back to home. This sounds a bit awkward. I would say we got home and I went to sleep. Okay, new diary entry. Hello, at least. I've been a lot of time without write you. There are so many mistakes here. Because as I said, I've been so busy. The last time that I write you, I was upset. Now I think that I'm better, but tomorrow I'll go to Barcelona to live and not return. First of all, at least, my Spanish brain wanted to say por fin. So I should say finally here. And then I've been a lot of time without write you. This, I would change it completely. And I would say I haven't written in a long time, or maybe I haven't talked to you in a long time. Today I had dinner with some friends. I don't know if I think farewell dinner is correct, but I'm not sure how common this is, so I don't know if I would change it. The only thing I'm thinking right now is, should I say goodbye dinner maybe? Not sure about this one. I spent this day like one of the best of my life. I enjoy it too, but it finished and I'll miss it. The only good part that it has is that when you go away, you realize who is your true friend, who your true friend is, because they won't forget you. And this line breaks my heart, but I hope I don't receive a lot of disappointment, but I know that I will receive it. Okay, receive disappointment sounds so awkward to me right now. Maybe I would say face disappointment or experience disappointment. This was the first day in my new school. High school began and I was nervous because I only knew her. That day I passed a lot of shame. Passed a lot of shame. This sounds quite bad. You can see here that I was thinking in Spanish. And I passed a lot of shame. I would rephrase this. I felt very shy or maybe embarrassed, but I wouldn't say past a lot of shame. This one is quite funny. Weeks ago, I had an argument with her because she was my friend, or that's what I thought. But I realized that she was talking to my ex, but he broke my heart and I don't deserve this. I was furious. At the beginning, I ignored this topic, but as the day went by, it seemed a joke. So I write a message and then I say, I was disappointed a lot. This sounds so weird. I would not say this. I was so disappointed. So in English, to emphasize that, I would say so disappointed. That's all. I have not specified because I do not want to remember. It's so funny to me. Friday, I went to the physio. Can you say physio? I don't know. Physiotherapist. In Spanish, we say physio. I'm not sure if you can shorten it as well in English. I think you can, yeah. I went to the physio. I don't know if I explained to you. I'm experiencing a lot of pain. I would say I'm experiencing a lot of pain, or just my back hurts. I hope I don't get too much homework from school. These are just some examples, but you can see that I made grammar mistakes, but then I knew some expressions and it really depended on the moment and what I was talking about. But the point is that language learning is not linear. Some days you will feel that you know a lot, and then there will be other days where you will actually feel stuck and that you're not learning. Let me know if you like this video, because I'm thinking about making it into a series, and it makes me very happy just sharing this with you. And I feel very happy that I'm okay sharing this and that I'm not embarrassed. In the past, I would have never done this, but partly I just want to do it to show you that the only difference between you and someone who is fluent and someone that can communicate now is time. You can also do it, and it's a beautiful thing. It will open the doors to a whole new universe and a whole new culture. And it is truly so beautiful. I just want you to see that mistakes are part of the journey, and that you need to make those mistakes, and that you're going to go through a long period of time where you're going to think in your native language a lot, and it's so frustrating because you're translating every single word. But the more input you get, the more exposure and the more involved you get with the language, you will see how you get better and better. I would definitely recommend writing in English. I personally started in 2016 and I haven't stopped ever since. I do write in Spanish now quite a lot, but I still write in English, and sometimes it just comes natural. I don't really think about it, it's just the words. I just open the notebook and I start writing in English. When I started, I was using Google Translate because it was so hard for me to articulate what I wanted to say. But slowly, I started to use this translator less. Writing is so good because it shows you exactly what you don't know. When you start using the language, be it with writing or speaking, that's when you realize what you don't know, and that's what mistakes show you. And that's why I'm so obsessed with this, and my mission is for you to see that you need to make mistakes, and if you're not making mistakes, it is very likely that you are stuck in the journey. So to wrap this up, please practice the language. Please write, speak, use the language for everyday purposes. And also, let me know if you like this video. Let me know if you would like me to make it into a series.